You don't get to walk away from this.
The story begins with a chaotic and high-stakes robbery in a bustling city, where a group of robbers ambush a truck. Their escape is anything but smooth, as the police are hot on their tail, closing in rapidly with sirens blaring. The robbers are desperate to shake off the pursuit, but despite their frantic efforts, they can't outrun the cops. Two of the criminals in the back of the truck decide to act fast and throw open the rear doors. They toss out a washing machine in an attempt to slow down the police. The heavy appliance crashes into a police car, severely injuring Detective Cortez. The pursuit halts as officers rush to call for emergency medical aid.
Jake?
I can't get him out! The door is down. Need immediate medical.
Meanwhile, Detective Patrick Walker is shopping for Christmas presents for his 6-year-old daughter. On television, news breaks that politician Lawrence Beaumont's corruption investigation has been dropped. Walker phones his estranged wife to talk about the gifts, but she rejects his gesture, saying she wants nothing to do with his dirty money. Walker insists he only wants to talk to his daughter, but their conversation is cut short when noise comes from his partner's side. He reminds her that they are homicide detectives and shouldn't be dealing with other cases, urging her to call it in.
I'm a homicide cop, which means this is what you cause these kind of problems.
Elsewhere, the thieves head to a location to sell the cocaine they stole. Charlie and Mia enter the building to negotiate with a Chinese buyer while two others stand guard outside. As Charlie and Mia conduct business, the lookouts spot another car arriving. Men wearing hockey masks step out and tell Shuang's uncle, Ching, to leave. Realizing something is wrong, Mia gets a warning call from outside, and moments later, gunfire erupts. Walker and his partner, Ellie, receive a code purple and rush to the scene. When they arrive, they find numerous dead bodies. Walker reconstructs the crime in his mind, but an officer interrupts to inform him that Cortez has been wounded and is in surgery, shocking Walker, who didn't know his friend was hurt. Ellie brings footage of the suspects, but Walker doesn't recognize them. He notes that the suspects carried pistols, while the actual killings were done with assault rifles. Believing a doorman might have escaped, Walker orders a search of all ICUs for an Asian male riddled with bullet wounds and tells them to update him once there's news. Walker then visits Lawrence Beaumont, who expresses gratitude for getting his charges dismissed. Walker coldly informs him that his son, Charlie, is now a suspect in the recent massacre. Beaumont pressures Walker to fix the problem, but Walker refuses to get involved again.
Don't forget, I know what you did. Your friends go down for life.
Beaumont reminds him of his past misdeeds, forcing Walker to agree to find Charlie only if they cut ties afterward. Meanwhile, Shuang's mother, Clarice Fong, confronts her brother, Ching, demanding to know who killed her son. After killing his bodyguards, she threatens him at gunpoint. Ching admits that the killer is Beaumont's son, a powerful man's child, making vengeance difficult. Walker tracks the wounded doorman to a clinic, interrogating him while a doctor translates. The man reveals that Shuang's killers were 3 masked men, demons in hockey masks.
Demons. Say 3 demons came.
Walker reprimands the doctor for not alerting him when the wounded man arrived, reminding him that he's paid for such information. To keep his betrayal secret, the doctor kills the doorman. Walker later visits Cortez in the hospital, where fellow detectives inform him that Charlie is suspected both for the massacre and the earlier truck chase, complicating Walker's situation. Meeting Cortez's wife, Angie, Walker learns Cortez mumbled about a past mistake involving their team. Walker recalls the memory he, Cortez, Vincent, Jake, and Hayes once committed a robbery, but when a cop interfered, Vincent killed the officer to keep them from being exposed. Mia, meanwhile, seeks fake passports for herself and Charlie through her uncle, Raul. Raul suggests she flee alone since Charlie's wealthy father can protect him, but she refuses. He agrees to contact her when the passports are ready. Back at the precinct, Walker learns about Clarice Fong and her vendetta. The captain suspends him from the case after discovering he lied about not recognizing Charlie. Walker presses Ellie for information on Mia, and she reluctantly reveals Mia works at Raoul's scrapyard. Soon after, Beaumont is ambushed in traffic by mercenaries on motorcycles, who massacre his guards and abduct him. Clarice calls him, saying she's coming for her Charlie since his son killed her boy. Walker tracks Raoul and confronts him, forcing him to hand over Mia's passport and phone. Pretending to be Raoul, Walker texts Mia to meet at a specific location, then leaves before police arrive. Meanwhile, Clarice and Ching interrogate one of Charlie's accomplices, who begs for his life and offers to lead them to Mia. Mia receives the text and waits for her uncle, unaware it's Walker. He finds her, shows her the passport, and when she tries to flee, he stops her to ask about Charlie. Just then, Vincent, Jake, and Hayes enter the club, and Mia recognizes one as Shuang's killer. They demand Walker hand over Mia as a suspect, but he refuses.
I know you played hockey.
You with us?
I'm not. That all right?
We just want to talk to the girl.
Members of the Triad storm in, and chaos erupts. A massive fight breaks out as Mia flees, chased by gang members. Walker fights to protect her, and though she holds her own, she's overpowered until Charlie and Raoul arrive, engaging in a shootout. Walker shields Mia, ordering Charlie to stand down at gunpoint, saying his father sent him. A gun battle follows, leaving Charlie wounded. Walker carries him to safety as cops and gunmen flood the scene. Hayes is killed, and Walker and the others retreat. Raoul sacrifices himself to save Mia, pushing her into the club before dying. The group escapes in Walker's car under heavy fire. Later, Walker contacts Ellie, revealing that Vince, Jake, and Hayes were part of the original heist. He warns her to check on Cortez, fearing they'll silence him. At the hospital, Ching arrives to kill Cortez. Ellie spots him on surveillance and raises the alarm, but Ching murders the guards, Cortez, and Angie before fleeing. Ellie captures him outside and forces him into her car. Walker treats Charlie's wounds at his safe house and calls Beaumont, unaware that Clarice has taken over the line. Believing he's speaking to Beaumont, Walker gives away his location. Realizing too late, he prepares for the worst. Ellie visits Walker's wife and learns about the safe house, while Clarice and Beaumont head there. Ellie coerces Ching into arranging a meeting with Vince and Jake. When they arrive, she confronts them with a shotgun, ordering them to disarm. Meanwhile, at the safe house, Walker meets Charlie and Mia, who plan to leave town for good. Before they can flee, assassins open fire. Walker arms them, and they fight back fiercely. Overwhelmed by numbers, they are forced to retreat, and Charlie and Mia are captured. Walker battles one of the Triad's elite fighters but is nearly killed until he impales her with a spear gun. From the wreckage, he sees Charlie and Mia held at gunpoint before losing consciousness. Beaumont and Clarice arrive. She hands Beaumont a gun, demanding he kill the person his son loves most as revenge. Reluctantly, Beaumont aims at Mia, but Charlie shields her, insisting that they kill him instead. Ellie bursts in with Ching, Vince, and Jake at gunpoint, shouting in Cantonese that Charlie didn't murder Shuang, Ching lied. Amid the confusion, Jake attacks Ellie, grabs a gun, and fires at Charlie and Mia, but Beaumont jumps in the way, taking the bullet. Walker regains consciousness, grabs a gun, and opens fire on Vince, while Ellie shoots at him from another angle. Vince dodges and kills Clarice's guards. A stray gun lands near Ching, who shoots and kills Clarice, then turns on Vince, but Vince guns him down. Charlie and Mia mourn Beaumont's death. Vince grabs the cocaine and flees, but Walker pursues him. Meanwhile, Ellie fights Jake until Charlie empties a magazine into Jake, killing him. Vince attempts to escape on a moving train.
You're a good cop, Ellie.